Always for the fans.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Change your pick, man? Or you still rolling with Garcia?
I'm still wrong, Garcia.
Okay.
Gotta go with Garcia.
You know, I always say this, and Sugar Ray Leonard and I just talked about it the other day. And he won't say it on the record, but he says you're the best. He says you fight, you do what he does. He said he's seen flaws in your game that you, every time you fight, you show him in, but you challenge yourself every fight. You're not the same fighter every fight, round and round, round and round, but you break guys down. He says he's done to everybody else, which I've said to him too. You either beat the top guys, you beat somebody who beat the top guy's quarter, or you devastate a guy and you can make a direct comparison. Now, if it's one fight, you can say the styles make fight things. But with you, it's consistent. Do you feel that based on your resume and based on your knockout streak and the dominance that you put on fight for fight, that you are the number one fighter welterweight?
Oh, definitely. I feel that way. Even since the Bundu fight, and even Chris Algieri, just how I stop those opponents and how I finish them, and comparing them to the other guys that fight them. You see the difference. It's a big difference in that. So I just think my performance and how long I've been in the welterweight division and just how I've been beating the fighters that they put up against me. I am the number one welterweight.
Keith said something interesting to me, and we were talking just about, he was just supposed to give me his pick. He just trailed off, and he said, I've been away from the ring for a little while. And he said, I'm still the number one theoretically, but he said he kind of feels bad about it. He said, kind of maybe that you are the number one guy based on what you've done, especially since he's been gone.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that when he would say something like that?
Well, man, I appreciate that. Keith Thurman, he's a good fighter. And, that's one of the guys that, me coming up and me getting my belt, that's why I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight Keith Thurman unified against Keith Thurman, especially with him beating Danny and Sean. He was the number one. He was the number one welterweight. He beat Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. And that has been inactive, and I've been putting on my win streaks and my great performances. I'm the number one welterweight. So, for him to get that back, he has to fight me.
Do you feel in any way, any empathy for him because he was on top, you came, and then all of a sudden, he had these injuries.
I feel, just off the injuries, I feel bad for him off the injuries, but that's how the game goes as far as, someone's on top and someone's on the bottom. That's just life, period. That's how it goes. Same thing in the wildlife. You have a lion that's on top, and then, the younger lion comes, and take over his pride and kills his cubs. So, it is what it is. It's part of the game. It's part of life. It's on him to come back and, try to take the throne.
The only thing that's different that Leonard said was guys were calling him out.
Yeah.
Guys were trying, they saw what they thought were flaws, and that's not happening to you. We've been over this before. You kind of said that, Sean and Danny will say your name when they have fights, but not necessarily. Do you think that will change with this fight, or do you think it has to change with this fight?
It might change. You got a lot of guys now that's kind of creeping out a little bit out of the cracks, trying to call me out. You got guys like Louis Cavazzo, and even with him, I was supposed to fight him before I even got the belt. I was supposed to fight him twice before. And now he want, I think, he's trying to cash out on something. So, that's a fight. That's a fight to me. If it happens, then it happens. If it don't happen, then it don't happen. If we got opportunity and that's the only guy I can fight, of course I'll fight Louis Cavazzo. We get paid the same regardless. So, it really don't matter. I can fight Uzi too. Yeah. I like Uzi. Uzi's a good fighter, good Cuban fighter, and I think he's number one right in my IBF belt. So you got to fight too.
Did Terrence Crawford kind of, I guess, put himself in a weird position? How would you describe the position he's in now that he's signed full-time with Top Rank for a longer term as opposed to being a free agent?
He's getting his money. I guess I don't know how much ESPN offer him, but I feel like he did his best interest and his family's best interest, and to get his money over there. So he's staying loyal to the Top Rank and the ESPN, and hopefully they gave him a lot of money.
But as far as the talk, I mean, of you and him,
I mean, it does make it more complicated. It does make it because now, he signed with ESPN, so it does make it more complicated. But I mean, Floyd and Pacquiao, they fought before, so I mean, we definitely can make it happen. Money talks, so hopefully in the future we get it on.
Mikey Garcia, what's
If that fight happened, it happened, man. Mikey's been saying he wanted to fight. He stated he wanted to fight, so I'll take the fight. It's all him.
when do you want to get back in the ring?
Hopefully December. Not December, then January.
Another home fight, or
It doesn't have to be at home. It doesn't have to be at home. I go to New York, Vegas, California. If it's at home, that's sweet too.
what does it feel like right now for you, being here with what has happened with the PBC and the long-term deals, and a lot of people feel like this is your jump? I mean, you're already up top, but this is your jumping off point. You got strap season, and it's like what is that message?
I mean, it's great. I mean, that means it's gonna be more fights. The budget got bigger too, so you can have more fights. And you can make the bigger fights happen, especially in the year. And then you got, basically you got Fox now. You got Fox and Showtime. So basically now you got, Fox and Showtime basically, kind of competing against each other too. So they want to get the best fights made. There's going to be more money in the pot too. So it makes a great thing. I'm excited about it. Especially fighting on network TV. Great exposure. I mean, that's how I used to do it back in the day. You get the people the casual boxing fans, and the guy might just stumble on it because it's on Fox. And a lot of people don't have Showtime. A lot of people don't have HBO cable TV, so they can get the regular people watching the fight. So that's great. It's great for exposure too. It's better than fighting on the ad.
What does that happen? Can you say that again?
It's better than fighting on the ad. I mean, a lot of people don't have cable calls. Like, I don't have Netflix. I use my partner Netflix account. So if I don't get Netflix, you think I'm gonna get an app and put my card on there and pay $5 a month? I mean, a lot of people don't have cards. A lot of people, it's a family thing. Like boxing, like when we watch box fights in my house, we sit around the TV with a whole bunch of people and watch the fight. And now everybody watching the fights on their phones and laptops. It's really not the culture of boxing.
Strap season.
I mean, it's the belts, man. It means that we get all the belts, strap season. It really, before I got the belt, if I do fight, when I do like this, I want the straps. So basically, it's strap season. It's time to get all the belts, unify, the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
The entire world is watching boxing today.
Yeah.
And we want to know, will you do anything substantial tonight to demand a fight with the winner of Porter Garcia? Are you walking into the ring, etc.?
I'm not doing that. I'm not on that type of wrestling type stuff, walking the ring, doing all that. I mean, I believe the fight should be made. I mean, we got the same manager, like I said, talk to the same people, same business people that do my business, does their business. So, I mean, I believe the fight can be made. I'm not with all the getting in people's face and yelling at them and saying I want this fight to happen. If it happens, it happens.
If there's a substantial loss, if someone gets overwhelmed tonight, does that put them in a journeyman status, meaning that they're not A-level quality?
No. Because, I mean, they fought another elite level fighter. I mean, it's two elite level fighters fighting each other, so that doesn't put them in journeyman status. I mean, you fight one of the best fighters and you lose to him. I mean, you just lost. Now, if you lose against a guy you're supposed to be like a B-level fighter, C-level fighter, then, kind of the question marks comes up.
Have you looked at the WBC rankings, the top 10 of WBC rankings?
I don't even look at it.
You only look at the, you're like, I'm the man, don't matter, right? But in your ranking, it's guys we arguably never heard of as a mass. But when you look at the WBC rankings, it's a lot more people, more notable names. Do you think that's purposely set up that way or is it? I'm trying to put in the words. Is that on purpose or is it just by accident? Is it complete avoidance or is it?
I really don't know. Like, I don't even look at the rankings. I don't even look at my IBF ranking. Like, I know who's number one. I know Uga's number one.
But now he's fighting for a title eliminator tonight, WBC.
Yeah. So I don't even know who's behind Uga's. So I don't look at the rankings. I don't even know how they work. I don't know how people get ranked in the top 5 and things like that. I just fight what's in front of me.
Is the Terrence Crawford fight, in your opinion, more important for Terrence Crawford or more important for Errol Spence's legacy?
I mean, I think in the future it'll probably be more important for both of them. I mean, that's that's a legacy to find a fight, especially that could be my Tommy Hearns, something like that. That's the Tommy Hearns, Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Ray Leonard. There's two elite titans going against each other. So I feel like by the end of next year, especially with me, maybe fighting going out of Danny and Sean and getting that belt, and then hopefully Keith Thurman can come back and fight, and I fight him next year too, and then get his belt. And then with us, and we find out who the undisputed welterweight champion of the world is. So that's my main thing. That's why I said, like a lot of people said, I'm gonna take care of my side of the street, and then he take care of his side of the street. Cause it is two different sides of the street. Cause he don't fight on Showtime, he don't fight on Fox, so he don't fight on my side of the street. He fights on ESPN and the app or whatever else he fight at.
It's more traffic on your side of the street.
There's more traffic.
He's fighting Jose Benavidez, and you're fighting potentially Danny Garcia, two former world champions, and Danny Garcia or Sean Porter.
Yeah, Sean Porter. So you got Keith Thurman. Hopefully he come back healthy, and then I can fight him next year too. So I got way more titans and way more elite fighters on my side.
I have to ask you. Keith Thurman just had an interview with Showtime not too long ago, and he said that Terrence Crawford at 147 is still unproven, and that he should have got rid of Jeff Horn earlier instead of the 9th round, the way he set it up. Do you agree with Keith Thurman's comment in terms of Terrence Crawford at 147?
I mean, style make fights. I mean that's his first time moving up. I mean, Terrence Crawford picked him apart and broke him down. So, man, you can't say. I mean, I probably would have stopped Jeff Horn earlier. Keith Thurman probably would have stopped him earlier. I don't know. But, I mean, that's the way it goes. Terrence Crawford is a different fighter. I mean, he got it, breaks you down, then gets you out of there. So, I mean, I wouldn't say he should have got him out of there. He really should have got him out of there, but, I mean, to each his own. I mean, he did what he had to do. He still got him out at the end of the day, and it was working for him.
Give me a scouting report on, I already got one from, like I said, Sugar Ray Leonard. Give me a scouting report on Errol Spence from his appeal to his fans, from his appeal to the crustier boxing observers like the old-time fighters, and to his appeal to the current fans.
With me, I think a lot of people see me as just a real dude, real down-to-earth dude. Speak to everybody, talk to everybody. I mean, a fan talking to me or somebody else talking to me, I'm not talking down to them. When they talk to me, it's like you talking to a normal person. You're not talking to a superstar. You're not talking to a superstar.
You said superstar, the man just left.
You're not talking to a superstar. You're talking to just a regular joke. So I think that's what people like about me. I'm likable. I'm appealing to them. I'm appealing to the normal person.
You have the fans in mind when you're in the ring. I know, even though your last knockout was a sensational knockout, older fighters will say that was a great knockout, but you seem like you wanted to give the fans more. Do you have them in the back of your mind when you fight?
When I fight at home, I did have them back in my mind. I mean, it's hard not to when you're fighting at home. You're trying to, basically trying to please the hometown fans. So that's why they say it's a lot of person fighting at home. So I did have it back in my mind, but I did want to go on longer just to give the fans. I wanted to go like third, fourth round. The first round was like a little bit too fast. People joking.
You like it?
People joking like, yo, I was like, yo, get up, what you doing? People joking like, yeah, man, I want my money back. Man, I want my money back for the fight. They were joking. But I was like, they dead ass. They really want their money back.
Does it discourage you with the boxing world praises Terrence Crawford as the #1 guy when you only have one fight at welterweight? What you take on that? Does it discourage you? Because you've been welterweight division for a while.
Discourage me now, man. I don't care about that. I mean, everybody got opinions on things and stuff like that. Definitely don't discourage me.
If you had to make a pitch, what would be the only thing that prevents Terrence Crawford from becoming that top tier welterweight in your status?
I mean, what will stop him? He has to fight. Us. I mean, he has to fight the Danny Garcias and Sean Porters and Keith Thurmans and Earl Spence. And they don't, like I said, they don't move solid street.
And my final question. I know you got things to do. Do you think Keith Thurman was injured, or was it strategic in how he's moving the welterweight division to potentially avoid you, and or potentially fight multiple tough fights consecutively, or was he just injured?
I think right now, I think he's injured right now. I mean, I don't really say fighter rub me too much. I think you know, when he comes back healthy, he's not injured, and then he doesn't fight me next year, then I can say he avoided me.
So if you get either the winner or Keith Thurman, it's official. Official avoidance. If you don't get the winner tonight or Keith Thurman next year, it's official avoidance.
So if they want the money fight, you know, that's the money fight. So.
You're the money man now.
If they want the money fight, that's the money fight.
Jamel said, obviously, you guys and him spar together.
Yeah.
He said that he would move up and let you obviously come up to 54, and then he'd move up, and I guess Jamal would move up. Have you guys talked about that at all? I mean, because I know if and when you're cleaning out the division.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna move up, but it ain't as instant, right? I had to fight Jamel. I mean, I'm sure Jamel gonna move up pretty soon after he does what he has to do, after he fights Hurd and get all of the best players like that. I'm sure he'll move up, but I still got a lot, to handle at 47 right now, so I won't be moving up for probably the next 2 years.
2 years?
Wow. Thomas Hearns is 5 divisions, Leonard, multi-divisions.
But if it is a money fight at 54, then I'll probably move up.
Are you going to jump divisions, be 54 champion, 60 champion? Is that something you ever thought about?
Definitely.
How high? 60? 68?
I'm staying at 60.
60 is the highest.
If it's a small guy, 68 that wins the belt, then I could possibly do that, but I'll stay at 60. I don't see myself moving to 68 fighting real 168.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I know you had a lot to do. Appreciate you, Earl.
What's going on?
I saw you fight in Coney Island.
You want to
I
meet
was
him?
talking to
Jeff,
Todd
right?
Arlen at the end
Jeff,
of the
right?
fight.
Oh, yeah, Todd.
Talking to Todd. In fact, I ordered the blue chamois coat. I'm working 2 corners tonight. A couple of rich ones from Brooklyn. I gotta have a picture with you. I saw you at the.
I guess.
You were there before the organization. You put it right over your face. The farm was very nice. It was in the back of the mud. Thank you. Pleasure meeting you.
Thanks. 2012. Earl, he's been in the hotel. He's been wanting to meet you off like this. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that support. Appreciate that support. Nice meeting you.
Hey, Earl, if I could just get a photo?
Oh, sure.
It's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah, I already know. That means